How to put your baby to sleep in 40 seconds is everywhere right now. And as a mom of two and a pediatric sleep consultant, I need to talk to you about what no one explains. Yes, some of these viral tricks can calm your baby fast, but it doesn't always equal better sleep. In this video, I'm breaking down what actually works for long lasting sleep, how to use these trends without sabotaging your baby's sleep foundation, and how to save you time without creating more night waking. And you're gonna wanna stick with me because I'll explain the exact moment when these 40-second tricks help and when they quietly backfire. Let's start with why these viral videos look so magical. It's because they're not fake. Most 40-second sleep tricks rely on calming inputs, things like motion, shushing, bouncing, or rhythmic movement. These tap into your baby's nervous system and instantly lower stimulation. When your baby is overtired, overstimulated, or dysregulated, these techniques can absolutely help them settle faster, and in those moments, they're not wrong. But here's the catch. Calming a baby and teaching a baby to sleep are two different things. If every sleep starts with intense intervention, your baby's brain learns, oh, I fall asleep because someone does this for me. And that can lead to short sleep cycles, frequent night wakings, and a baby who needs the same trick every 45 to 90 minutes. So yes, these tricks have a place, but they should be a tool, not the foundation. In a minute, I'll share when using these techniques actually supports a better sleep instead of hurting it. But first, if you're unsure whether your baby is even tired enough for sleep in the first place, grab my free sleep chart linked in the description below. It shows exactly how much sleep your baby needs by age, so you're not left guessing. Here's the part that no one explains in those viral clips. Babies don't just need help falling asleep, they need to practice how to fall asleep. When a baby falls asleep one way and wakes up in a different environment, their brain panics a little. That's why I hear so many parents say they fall asleep great, but they won't stay asleep. Sleep is learned through consistency, not speed. If the last step before sleep is always external, bouncing, rocking, patting, your baby will look for that same thing every time they cycle into light sleep, which is about every 45 to 90 minutes. The goal isn't a sleep fast. The goal is a sleep in a way they can repeat. Have you tried one of these 40-second sleep tricks? Comment below. Did it help? Or did sleep actually get harder later? I'd love to hear from you. So, what actually leads to longer stretches of sleep without spending hours at bedtime? Long-lasting sleep comes from aligning biology, routine, and timing. Here's what matters most. Age-appropriate wake windows. Wake windows are just a fancy way of saying the amount of time they can biologically stay awake between needing to sleep again. Push them past the point that they're biologically able to stay awake results in a tired, fussy baby. They also need enough daytime sleep, but not too much, predictable bedtime routine, and falling asleep drowsy but calm, and falling asleep in a calm, safe place. This is how babies learn to connect their sleep cycles, not through speed, but through repetition. And the best part, when this all gets dialed in, bedtime gets faster naturally. When sleep foundations are solid, you don't need tricks. Your baby does the work for you. My free sleep chart below breaks this down by age so you know exactly what your baby's body is ready for. Grab it for free below. Okay, remember earlier when I said these tricks do have a place? The key is when and how you use them. These methods work best during developmental leaps, when your baby is overtired, when you're transitioning routines, or as a bridge, not a crutch. Try this instead. Use the calming technique to help your baby settle, then put them down before they are asleep. That tiny pause is where sleep learning happens. You're still saving time, but also building skills. Here's the real secret that no one puts in the caption. The fastest bedtimes come from predictability, not performance. When your baby knows what comes next, when sleep is happening, and how their body should feel, they settle quicker, often even in seconds. That means the same routine in the same order with the same cues and the same timing every night. It's not flashy, but incredibly effective. You don't need a viral trick, you just need a repeatable system. If you want a simple guide that ties routines and schedules together, download my free sleep chart below. It makes everything click. So yes, you can help your baby fall asleep quickly. But when you focus on the right foundations, fast sleep becomes the side effect, not the goal. You're not doing anything wrong if the trend didn't work long term. You just needed the full picture. You've got this, and your baby is capable of amazing sleep when we work with their biology, not against it. Now that you know how to put your baby to sleep fast in the right way, you might be wanting to learn the best strategy for setting up your baby's room for all-night sleep. But how do you do that? It all starts by watching this video next, because what you pair what you've just learned with what's in this video, it's way more powerful.